Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius September 12, 2022. The Sun heads into your work and health sector today, where it will transit for a month, and where Mercury has already been visiting. This move brings your ego and pride into the equation, boosting your ability to take charge of your work, daily affairs, or wellness programs. You take more pride in what you do. This transit awakens a need to lead a more organized, productive, and healthier lifestyle. Even with this workhorse theme, today's likely to be a social one. The moon spends the day in Pisces, and you're drawing attention. It's time to get your ducks in a row and channel more of your energy into situations that are worthy of your investment. The same goes for the people you choose to date and the amount of time you willingly dedicate to nurturing the connection. This is especially significant to consider as the Sun will debut in sensually driven Pisces and your 6th house of daily rituals, due diligence, and acts of service today. The Moon, celestial ruler of your intimate 8th house mergers, will also enter your sign and simultaneously square off with Mars and Venus. Significant conversations are likely, especially if it helps the connection. Everyday life is about to slow down. Now that the Sun is in steady Virgo, you will enjoy a slower-paced routine and schedule. Although you are a bouncing fire sign, you may enjoy this easygoing pace. Work will feel immensely stable, even predictable, which may be a nice change of pace as it could decrease your stress. Falling into a steady routine will work best for you during Pisces season so that you do not become lazy. If anything, you may be a little bored since Pisces energy is careful. But there is something to love about predictability. If you plan your evening first thing in the morning, the day will likely go smoothly. That's because you'll be so focused on the evening's entertainment that you won't let life's little delays and distractions bother you in the meantime. In general, the people around you are happy and positive. Projects progress so smoothly that you call it a day earlier than usual. What a welcome change. Maintain contacts and strengthen your social ties, especially with close friends and family. Don't keep putting them off, because they really need to be near you now. It should be easy for you since you are completely at ease with yourself and won't be stressed by their company. Obviously, when others are in a positive mood you will be too. All that hard work is finally paying off. Today or tonight that person is going to call you, and you're going to have a terrific conversation. Set up a date for some time in the near future. Making an effort to get out and socialize is enough to make others aware of your qualities, and there is every chance you'll discover a new love interest. You're sure to meet new people and create connections that give others an opportunity to get to know and appreciate your delightfully seductive ways. You will be dancing to a different beat than the rest of the zodiac today. You are actually more likely to be floating than dancing. Yes, you will be on cloud 9 all day long. Don't be surprised if tomorrow you learn of several miscommunications that took place today. Today you surely won't notice a thing. Take advantage of your wonderful, dreamy, detached mood. Have a little fun with it. You won't have to try too hard. Stay clear of gossip on this day. Even if this is something you see as harmless every now and then, it can wind up costing you in the long run. Don't be surprised if you see others striking up chatter about other people's business today. When it's a good friend or a group of people you have to get along with, such as co-workers, it can be harder to stay out of it. Yet, it's important. Keep yourself busy and find ways to excuse yourself when this kind of situation occurs. The moon is passing through an important part of the sky today, giving you insight into the 2 areas of your life that are set to become the most dominant over the coming months. Before leaving a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart, the moon will align with the dwarf planet Eris, the warrior princess of the cosmos. This can add fuel to your romantic and creative passions just 2 days before Venus and Jupiter are due to return. Yet the moon will end the day in your work sector, with the lead up to an eclipsing new moon about to give this professional year its second wind. In a case of perfect timing, just as Mercury, the planet of communication returns to your relationship sector to begin a mission to give your relationships a voice. Support locks into place. It is a friendly aspect between Saturn in your communication sector and the dwarf planet Ceres, already in your relationship sector, that gives Mercury a helping hand from the start. Our eyes in the sky. Thoughts and emotions that you've pushed to the back of your mind are likely to creep up on you, but responsibilities could get in the way of processing the emotions. It might be difficult to focus on tasks that need to be completed, so pace yourself, and focus on your breathing if you begin to feel overwhelmed. Unfortunately, a link between the Moon and Neptune could make reality seem a bit harsh, and the desire to disconnect could be real. Avoid engaging with thoughts of fear or unworthiness by being gentle with yourself. Ground yourself often to reconnect with grace and softness. Luckily, this energy won't last into the evening. The Moon connects with the North Node in Taurus, giving your mind a chance to reorganize and find clarity. Any harsh lessons you encountered during the day can be resolved with logical solutions, especially if you talk out your situation with a confidant. A helpful connection between the Moon and Uranus can reunite you with your motivation and drive, reigniting some much-needed passion in your heart and mind. Before bed, be sure to journal any emotional or mental breakthroughs you had today so you can relax when it's time to get some rest. In the pre-dawn hours, the Pisces Moon brings to manifestation intentions set during the August 27th Virgo new moon. The new moon suggested that certain habits required refinement or outright elimination for the sake of our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Yet, at this time, we are shown that trying to eliminate every stressful aspect of our lives only perpetuates an austere lifestyle that is just as severe as the one we left behind. Now, we are encouraged to have a little faith and imagine life's possibilities. Only by balancing practicality and idealism can we find our center. The Moon is conjunct Neptune, intimating that spiritual and creative practices can aid us in achieving equilibrium. The Moon's sextile to Uranus additionally prescribes a dose of excitement and novelty. Our stress has come from being in a mundane loop. Now we can enchant our life and provide ourselves with stability by giving it the one thing that cannot be bestowed materially: meaning. In the late afternoon, the Moon sextiles Pluto. This transit assists in elimination and regeneration processes, so it is a perfect complement to today's full moon. At this time, we can tap into greater subconscious insights to steer our spiritual growth. Trusting our intuition proves cathartic and transformative. Relationships holding us back from embracing our power can be released, while those which support our journey of self-discovery can be met with greater appreciation. The Moon then enters a void period lasting 6 hours.